What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about OnyxCoin today, XCN, USD. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, okay? It is the first day of October. We have about 42 minutes left in the day. We're coming upon the daily close here. And, oh, wait a second. Hold on. X.com. Wait. Do we have Goliath testnet? Has it happened? I didn't even check. Oh, man, I've been doing some stuff today. We had family over and we had to entertain, all that stuff. Let's see. Where is, there we are. There's Onyx DAO. What are we doing? Okay, good. We got it. Good. Yesterday it happened. Good. Contact details now available for interested Goliath testers, validators, and node operators. Exclusive repo access, chance to shape development, and join the incentive program. Details now below. Cool. Perfect. So Goliath testnet is online. Good. Let's just see. Interesting. We'll have to check that out. Anyways, you guys, that could be why the price is pumping today. Typically, with stuff like that, you would get a sell the news event. So the fact that it's a pump the news event, maybe this was negatively associated news. You're expecting it to go off or not happen at all, or some kind of malfunction to happen. But day one and everything seems to be fine. I wouldn't be surprised, and it might sound silly here because we're up a good bit today. We're up like 10%, but I wouldn't be surprised if we came back down. I know we got this double bottom look, and it's very possible that it plays out. But until we're above here, I think it's important to maintain at least the acceptance of the idea that we could see lower lows. And if we are to go lower, the area that would be intended would be at about 0.0099 to 0.00873. And we've done enough research and TA to really know that you probably don't go below 0.009, maybe 0.0092. 0.0099, somewhere in that area, but nothing too much lower than that. If you do, great, go lower, give us a bigger discount, but I doubt you do. It's very possible XCN has found its low. You know, with the bullishness that Bitcoin's taken on, Ethereum too, I would assume. Let's see. Yeah, Ethereum's up a good bit today. I mean, everything's up. Everything's up. So the whole damn market screen. Let's see. Is there any red? There's a couple. Xano's red, but Xano was green and Omni were both green while everything else is red. So everything else is green, though. Perfect example, actually, right there, too, by the way, you guys. Look at this, right? Everything's green today, but Xano and Omni, these were both green while everything else was red. Now they're red. This is why you don't chase, because if you chase, you're going to sell your red stuff for the green stuff, and then when the green stuff comes, your thing that you just bought will turn red, or at least it won't be a part of the move up. Anyways, OnyxCoin here. Again, it wouldn't be shocking in the least if we came back down to 1.08 cents, 1.02 cents. We're at 1.15 cents now. Let's look at the short-term stuff and see how shocking that may or may not be, depending on how we proceed from here. Hold on, let me just look. Oh, great. My dad just sent me a picture of me with my family, which is awesome. With me and my bald head there. Anyways, looking at this on the 1 hour, I gotta say, this looks nice. This actually does look nice. You came up, you came back down, but now we're back up and decent volume. No, it's nothing compared to this volume here, but this volume here on this candle compared to all this volume, yeah, this one stands out, right? If it weren't for these few standalone massive wicks, that actually does stand out. So I think that is decent volume. Interesting, right? Different. You can see how it's a different dynamic than what we had back here. Typically, yeah, you just pump and you dump and you don't come back up. I don't know. 1 hour RSI does look bullish here. Lower lows in the RSI bouncing off the overbought zone. Higher lows in the price, hidden bullish divergence. The volume's decent. But the volume has been decaying. Yeah, it's less than this, but it's actually not decaying. I think the volume's fine, honestly. Stochastics look bullish and the MACD looks bullish. All bullish on all fronts there. The stochastics look bullish. The RSI looks bullish. The MACD is crossing through the zero. All bullish things and different here than what you did here, right? Absolutely different. Maybe this is the low, you guys. Maybe we have found the low. I mean, it's a perfect kind of W-shaped setup, isn't it? Right? You've got the U here, you've got the soft U here, and you've got the M in the middle, giving you this kind of W look overall, right? I don't know. I really like the MACD here. I like this. Right? The last time this happened, let's just see what happened. And then the time before that, perhaps. And I'm not expecting much because OnyxCoin's been in a real downtrend, but let's just see. Right? Crossed above. Look at how high up you went from a low to a high. Low to high, you saw a 40%, 50% pump. Low to high. Here, the last time that we saw it, from a low to a high, this one was kind of one of those one-off pumps, but from a relative low to a relative high, that was a 31% pump. Here, from our low to our high, we haven't crossed above it yet. Like, we're just in the midst of crossing it here. You had the move after the cross both times. So here we've already had a move that's 20% up. I would assume, you guys, look at this. So think about it like this, right? 30%, and that was a one-off. We're already showing stronger signs here than we did here, than we did here, than we did here. Or at least comparable, but we haven't had the move yet. If we do a 30% move from the low, we're at these highs. We do a little bit more than that. If we do something that's closer to what we saw back here in July or back here, we see a little bit higher than that. If we get above this level here, we're clearing the W, right? We've got the W set up here. Once you get above that nipple, that middle point, that's when you really start to fly. That would validate this as the low. That's what we're waiting for, right? Get above here. Get above 0.01343, and you validate this as a low. What an odd low it is. Nevertheless, it could be the low. Ooh, I don't know. It's a funky bottom, but it kind of looks like a bottom here. The 1 hour looks good, and the 4 hours coming to a strong close as well. And again, this volume might look weak, but if we look at it really, it's this volume that we're seeing on this candle here. It's a lot less than this candle, but it's actually dramatically more. It's an above average candle for most of this range here, really for like months worth of price action. I want to look at the volume on CoinMarketCap. I don't know if this is just me, but the tabs, whenever I do a new tab now, this is just all different. It's a lot more extensive. I like it. Firefox with your update, whatever you did, I love it. Looks great. Anyways. XCN, OnyxCoin, $405 million market cap, 7.8%. That's not a lot of volume, honestly. I mean, it's good volume. It's actually desirable volume, but compared to what we normally get whenever we move up, it's not a lot of volume. But it is more volume than what we see when we move down, actually. So, still a plus there. I don't know, guys. As the days go on, just depending on how the days unfurl over, like in the days ahead here, this really could be a nice double bottom setup. It really, really could be. But we know that we'll go lower if we get a day to close below 1 cent. Essentially, if we go below 1 cent at all, then we're going probably down to 0.099 to 0.0099 to 0.0092, somewhere in that range, and then we should be moving up. Yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting to see how this unfolds over the month of October. I don't expect by the end of October that OnyxCoin will be in this range. I very much do expect they'll be at dramatically higher prices, and here we are at 1.15 cents now. So we've got a lot of growth to go in a very short amount of time. I mean, the end of October on a weekly standard is right here. And I'm talking about us being up. You guys, to get up to this area or higher by the end of October, which I think we will, we're going to see a movement like that. It's going to be fantastic. Daily time frame, daily RSI. The daily RSI actually looks kind of bullish here, bouncing off the 40. You were showing signs of fatigue and weakness, but look, now you're finding support at prior resistance. That's good. Changing things around a little bit. That looks nice. Stochastic's coming up. That's great. We love to see it. And the MACD might be coming up to actually get across above the daily, which the last time we crossed above the daily on the MACD was all the way back here in July when we had that 50% pump, or more actually, from a low to a high. Yeah, no, it was 52%. Time before that, we had a 256% pump in a 3-day time frame. Time before that, we were rallying for 2 weeks doing a 20x overall. It was crazy. And we could be doing that maybe not this week, but perhaps next week on Monday. Oh, yeah, going into the end of the first week of October, the 6th through the 8th, something like that. That could be when OnyxCoin really comes alive. You guys, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I'm assuming that we do not have much time left in this realm of opportunity for OnyxCoin. We do not have much time left at all. So if you want to buy any, make your bed, set your plays up right now, because you're not going to have an opportunity to buy it at this price or lower for too much longer. I think the low is in. I think it's time to start thinking like that again. Bitcoin's making its moves. I mean, look, we're doing it with you guys. Bitcoin is above the nipple. It's going to new all-time highs. Ethereum is looking bullish. It's going to new all-time highs. Solana, XRP, they're all going to new all-time highs. I think the low is in for XCN. Great. I don't have anything else that I want to say other than I do believe very much that we're going all the way up to 26 to 32 cents. That's the next target destination. If we're not there by the end of October, we will undoubtedly be there sometime in November or by the end of this year at the very latest. But that's the target area, all the way up there. And I would at least expect we're up here by the end of this month of October, perhaps pushing through higher going into the beginning of November there. But new all-time highs await. We just have to be a little bit patient here. Massive growth. You guys are at 1.1 cent. This week we're up 6%, okay? Not a whole lot. The minimum target is a 7x. The maximum target is a 26x. There's a lot of play there for some serious growth. I mean, you put $100, you guys, you put $100 in there, and you could turn it into multiple thousands of dollars within the next like 6 weeks, if not by the end of the year. Not saying that will happen. I'm just saying if it goes to these targets that we're looking for, that's what that would equate to. I mean, $100 is not a lot of money. No, I can't think of one person. I don't care if you're a millionaire or if $100 makes or breaks your bank account. Nobody wants to lose $100. But it's not a lot of money in the sense of like it's easy to attain. We can all within the next few days or week, whenever you get paid, get $100 to put in this thing. And then by the end of the year, I mean, that's Christmas presents, man. That's Christmas money or vacation money or whatever it might be. I don't know. Anyways, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. I feel like Da Vinci Jeremy, just $100, man. $100 freaking dollars. But for him, it was $1. Just $1 freaking dollar, man. Just put $1 freaking dollar into Bitcoin. It only costs you one. Man, imagine buying Bitcoin at $1. Nuts. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.